Okay, I know you guys are probably like, we're posting a lot of videos today, and it's a lot of it's because I have been slacking. Like, there's no tomorrow. I've been so busy with school, family problems, a lot of personal things going on. So, I want to thank you guys for being so patient with me. It really means a lot. Um, but in this video, I'm going to talk about how to take care of your belly button. I know I posted a video back in like December that I guess I had thought I thought it like posted like all like 10 minutes of it, but apparently I've never actually watched the video, and that's a mistake of mine. I was like, I have 208 views on that video, like what's going on? And it's only 40 seconds long. Like, I was just like, what? So was just like, I went ahead and I deleted it, so I'm going to do a whole brand new one, which is this. I'm going to cover how to take care of your belly button, how to take care of belly button piercings and navel piercings and anything like that, just based off of like friends' experiences and how they dealt with it. Your belly button has a lot of bacteria in it. Didn't know if you guys knew that. Okay, according to NBC News, in, was it last year? December 14th, 2012. I'm sorry, I'm looking at it too. There was a study where six men and women were asked to swab their navels with a sterile Q-tip and participate in a study about what belly buttons contained. And apparently there were 67 different types of bacteria. But keep in mind that bacteria is both good and bad, so we don't know. Honestly, like, and at the end of it, it says that there was 2,368 different species of bacteria, which is a lot of and this is literally, like, I'm quoting it from what NBC put on here. It says, in all, they found 2,368 different species of bacteria, which is a heck of a lot of biological diversity. That is a lot of bacteria, okay? Like, that is like having like the flu and like, I don't know, like a cold and like 15 billion different things all together. Like, that's ridiculous. Your belly button, because of the way like it's inserted, like, if you have like an innie, like, you can't see anything. Obviously you can't see anything without a microscope, but like, you can't see like when like lint and things like that get stuck in your belly button, just because when you wear clothes and stuff, a lot of people don't normally wash their belly button. Usually, like, when you have a baby or something, like, you wash like their neck and their belly button. Apparently a lot of people when they get older don't do that. I don't know. I know I do. I highly recommend using, just out of my personal experience, Dial Gold antibacterial soap, just the regular like orange gold one, and just use your finger and like swish it in there. Like, it's honestly like better be safe than sorry, because you never know what may be living in your belly button. And they also said that 8 bacterial types occurred in more than 70% of all the people screened. That's a little crazy. So you definitely want to like take care of your belly button, and especially like, I know people, like, when they get their belly buttons pierced, like, that's really important to take care of. Like, you really want to take care of that, and the best way to do that is antibacterial soap. My roommate did it. My roommate was like, she uses antibacterial soap for everything, but Dial Gold antibacterial soap and sea salt. Just like I said in the nose piercing video, non-iodized natural like sea salt like is the best. Like, that's what's gonna work. Honestly, like, warm water again. Now, the way like my roommate does it, what I recommend doing, just because I've done it with my nose, is I use antibacterial soap at night. And that's what I think, and that's what she does too. She's like, I use sea salt in the morning, which is what I do. Like, but I do that for my nose, like sea salt and like witch hazel like in the morning, and like antibacterial soap at night. So what you could do is just like take, obviously use like warm water. Try not to play with it, just like any piercing nose. It's like the nose, like, don't play with it too much. And just like rinse it out with warm water, and then like in the morning take like sea salt Or, I mean, you can use antibacterial soap too, because I've used antibacterial soap on my nose in the morning. But I feel like antibacterial soap is like really good for like at night, because you don't really have a lot of bacteria when you wake up in the morning. So what she does is she would take the little Dixie cups that are like that big, and take like warm water, like take a little bit of water, like she'd fill it up, I think like halfway, warm it up, and then like take sea salt and then put in there. But you need to make sure like they're the same balance. You don't want too much sea salt or too much water, and just mix it up with like a Q-tip, and then take a cotton ball and then just dip it in there, like wring it out, not only wring it out, but like squish it, get all the excess out, and just go around the 2 holes and go around and go into the belly button itself and around it. Just because you want to make sure that you cover all your bases. That, like, honestly, like, it's the best way to take care of it. And just be patient, don't fiddle with it. And like, even if you don't have your belly button pierced, do not fiddle with your belly button, like, in general. I mean, I just read to you how many different types of bacteria there were. Yeah, don't do that. And if you sweat a lot, like, honestly, like, I would definitely, like, if you're one of those people that you go to the gym, like, during the day, take sea salt with you. Like, take some sea salt and just kind of, like, take a little cup or something. I don't know if you can do that, but anything helps. Or just, like, antibacterial soap when you're in the shower rinsing off. Like, honestly, like, that's really what you need. Like, I would, honestly, like, what I would do is I would rinse off, like, from head to toe, and then, like, take the antibacterial soap and then do your belly button piercing, or inside your belly button, depending on if you have your belly button pierced or not. Because what I do, like, with my nose piercing is, like, I'll wash my entire face. Like, I'll take off my makeup with a baby wipe, and then, like, I'll use, like, my Fresh Pharmacy soap by Lush, and I'll use that to wash my face, and then I'll use, like, the little, like, swirly thing with the brush, just to kind of get, like, a nice deep clean. And then, like, I'll let the water, like, run, and then I'll take, like, antibacterial soap on it. And the same thing goes for your belly button. Like, wash your entire body first, because you don't want to, like, clean it with, like, fragrant soap. And even for, like, for any piercing, any area, like, you don't want to do that. And then, like, take the antibacterial soap and do that. But those are my tips for taking care of your belly button. So hopefully this video, which is, like, almost 8 minutes long, will completely upload. So if you have any questions, please put them in the comments down below. Send me a message, tweet me, Facebook me, Insta me. It's all there. I really love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new.